In my State of the Union address, I set a goal of doubling America's exports over the next 5 years, an increase that will support 2 million American jobs.
Many U.S. companies, especially smaller ones, would love to double their international sales, but wonder how? Well, one way is to attend a trade show right here in the United States. Every year, hundreds of trade shows are held here. A favorite trade show city is Las Vegas. Many shows held here and in other cities attract buyers from all over the world. So if you want to make international sales and enter new markets without leaving the U.S., consider shows with lots of international visitors. This is one. The National Association of Broadcasters, or NAB. Americans don't need a passport to get here, but comfortable shoes are required. There are nearly 83,000 visitors to the show this year, and almost 24,000 are from more than 150 countries. If you want to make that first international sale or sell to more buyers in more countries, consider making trade shows a business development strategy. International buyers love U.S. trade shows, and they come from far and wide with long shopping lists.
I had a lot of equipment and things that I have on my list, most especially for upgrade of our registrations facilities. So this will be a very interesting show, because I see a lot of new interesting stuff that I want to put in our facilities.
Because we are able to bring in our quality buyers. You bring them in one location and they're able to buy what it is that they're looking for.
Singaporean companies actually visit a lot of major shows in the US to look at new products and services.
Why not buy from Spain or Japan instead of the United States?
Particularly, I'm interested in American equipment. That's why.
I represent an Egyptian company. We're a broadband provider and ISP solution provider. And today I'm here in the NAB looking for manufacturers of equipment, broadcasting, streaming solutions from satellite or local content to the web.
There is a trust in American technologies and services and solutions. The competitive advantages is that there's the technology, as it increases, the American companies follow up or initiate the advancement themselves, and the Turkish companies and the end users are happy with this.
So they need the technology, and this technology is not manufactured down there, so people have to come here and buy it.
What kind of market is Argentina for this industry and other industries?
Excellent.
My name is Handi. I am the Vice President Director of the MNC Sky Vision, the largest pay TV company in Indonesia. I'm coming to NAB very regularly to look for a partner for the business itself and to look for vendors for the material that we need.
U.S. products have always been very well regarded in Ecuador, and there's also a great advantage because Ecuador is very close to the United States, so it's easier for Ecuadorians to purchase, to import products from the United States.
Did he experience cultural shock, or is he adjusting successfully?
¿Experimentó algún shock cultural, de cambio de culturas, o se ha adaptado exitosamente y pronto?
Me he adaptado muy pronto y sí estoy contento de estar aquí.
He did have a cultural shock, but he adjusted very quickly, and he's very excited of being here, and he plans to stay 2 extra days after the show finishes, so he would be able to know Las Vegas and all the beauties it has.
No culture shock for these U.S. sellers, all of them representing small companies. They feel right at home, here at home, in the U.S. Domestic trade shows are a cost-effective way, not just for making one sale in one country, but for making many sales in multiple countries.
I think anybody who's run a business really knows that a trade show is the best value. It's the most cost-effective way of seeing everybody in that industry. And if you're interested in international expansion, even more so.
Look at this trade show being one. I mean, there's lots of fantastic industry forums for people to participate in. And the world's getting smaller. The language capabilities on both sides of the ocean are becoming more sophisticated, and the products and the technology are allowing us to communicate in a fraction of the time it used to. And so I think people who don't really open their doors to international either are very successful and don't want to grow, or are living with some old inhibitions about they're different than we are, and oh, by the way, I'm happy here. If you want to grow your business, you want to make it strong, you want to hire more employees, you want to make a better economy for the people that live in your hometown and work for you, you've got to expand, and you do that internationally.
We do a lot of international sales in different venues, usually in the medical industry right now. We have several units in Dubai, a couple in Abu Dhabi, a couple in Saudi Arabia, Finland and Russia, and we're working on some other foreign customers right now in Mexico, and we're over in the Middle East too, some more different places, India. So we're having a lot of different sales opportunities. So,
what percentage of your business do you think is made up of international?
Right now I think it's about 25%. I'd like to grow it a little bit, maybe to 35% would be nice.
Exporting is huge for us. As a matter of fact, 50% of our sales is outside the U.S.
So all of a sudden, you've got an extended family that's global that makes doing business as common as doing in your backyard.
70 countries that we're present in. 33% of the business is international, and we do approximately $70 million a year.
I think when we look at the total mass of countries, we went through that the other day, about 120 countries. The best guys you'll meet in the world will be guys you're trading and doing business with, and you become, you become brothers and sisters in the marketplace, and because you're serving each other, and you learn things that you never would have learned before about people and regions and cultures.
It's a global marketplace. It's a global economy. We have to do our part as trade show organizers. We have to do our part for the U.S. industry to help them find new avenues for expansion, global awareness, branding, and that's what I love to do. It is an investment, but it's the best investment you can make. Imagine being everybody is under one roof.
In the United States, we're very, very aggressive in business, and we do our business at a high pace and fast and furious. But in a lot of the countries, it's more about the dance. It's about the individual. It's about the culture. It's looking you in the eye and knowing you're going to be a good partner. It's about the dance.
Ready to join the dance of international selling and buying here at a major U.S. trade show for your industry? You can learn the steps on your own, or you can get some help from an agency of the U.S. government that promotes U.S. exports. These company owners and managers did, and that's a big reason why they sell to buyers in more countries than they have employees. These buyers get help too. U.S. government representatives introduce them to the makers of products they need. Who are these U.S. government people, and what exactly do they do? In our next segment, you'll hook up with the International Buyer Program, Matchmakers on a Mission. Thanks for watching.